Alright lads, so during the live stream that we did do earlier today, we did get this month's dev comments, which doesn't really reveal anything super new, but it does give us dates on the upcoming updates, more so what's going to be coming in the month of September. Alongside that, they potentially tease Season 2 characters, we are going to be going over in today's comments. So starting with the comments, they do say here, this is the dev team. Brave Souls has recently reached 80 million downloads worldwide thanks to everyone's support. Kinda cool that we come off right of the 8th anniversary into 80 million downloads. The hope here, I guess, is in 2 years' time, we have the 10-year anniversary and 100 million download celebration. And hopefully kind of go big for that one, because that is going to be something that not every gacha game can hit. As mentioned here, though, we've also celebrated the game's 8th anniversary last month, and we would like to express our gratitude to all players for helping us achieve this goal. To celebrate Brave Souls hitting 80 million downloads, the 80 million download celebration starts today. If you haven't already done it, we get free accessory multis, we get a free 1,000-year Blood War character, and we also have free character multis too. We have a lot of free stuff in the game right now. Now, in addition to that, we are also planning to add new characters and conduct campaigns in line with the TV anime series Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War, The Separation. So this right here, for the most part, now it could just be, oh, we're just getting more 1,000-Year Blood characters. That's not really a surprise. But this does sound like Caleb are preparing to release or make characters right now. Characters more so from the second season of 1,000-Year Blood War, The Separation. So that essentially means, you know, Bankai Rukia, Bankai Rose, Master Masculine, Esnot, Gremmy, Shikai Kenpachi, you know, characters that have big moments in Season 2 are currently being planned right now. Now, we did talk about when we can expect Season 2 characters. Until Killer shows otherwise, we could probably expect Season 2 characters around early April, maybe March, maybe the earliest if Caleb can get them out in time, end of year of this year. So it would be a really cool way to end off the year in a bang if we do get Season 2 characters. This could just mean, oh, we're just getting campaigns alongside the second season, which is technically going on right now. We are getting a 1,000-Year Blood War Separation campaign, which has nothing to do with actual characters from that season. But the way they word it here, it does sound like they are talking about Season 2 characters in particular. Because you see here too, they then mention the members of the devs team will continue to work hard to ensure that everyone can enjoy the exciting world of Bleach and the TV anime series Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War, The Separation. So we ask for your patience as we prepare further updates and also campaigns. So maybe I'm looking too much into it, but this does seem like they are talking about Season 2 characters coming to the game, which isn't really a shocker. You know, we're getting Season 1 characters now. It's expected we're going to get Season 2. The question is though, when? My guess in a few months from now, right? Maybe end of year, again, if they can get it out early enough. Either way though, continuing on, let's talk about the new updates coming our way. Now again, nothing super new. These were all announced on the Bankai livestream, but they do give us a day here, and for the most part, everything that is mentioned here will be coming out in September. So number one, adding more player ranks. Following last month's dev team comments, here is more information about the player ranks above rank 50. For rank 51 and above, we plan to introduce a system in which ranks will increase by accumulating a certain amount of experience points, obtainable by players when participating in epic raids, co-op, raid battles, and certain single-player quests. We are currently aiming for the extra ranks to be added at some point in September. So this is actually pretty cool. I think that's one thing BB has lacked compared to most gacha games, and it hasn't really ever been a big deal to be fair. But you know, the common thing in most gacha games is that you have a level system, and the more you play, the more you level up, and then by leveling up you get more stamina and stuff like that. That's how most gacha games do work. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case here with BBS. As mentioned here, it doesn't look like we're going to get any extra benefit for ranking high, but it is cool to finally have some type of EXP system where we can rank up, right? As of right now, rank 50 is basically everyone. Everyone's rank 50. It doesn't mean anything anymore. You know, back when ranks first came out all those years ago, it did mean something. If you saw someone rank 50, it's like, yo, damn, they have 3 characters at 10, 10, 10. That is crazy grinding and commitment. So it's going to be cool now, and I think, in my opinion, what I like about this, especially going to number 2, which you will see in a minute, it adds a bit more uniqueness to every player's account. As in this case, everyone's rank is going to be different, right? Depending on how much you play the game, your rank will be different. So I do like that they are doing it differently too. You know, rank 1 to 50, for example, is going to be you do the certain challenges, you get orbs. But rank 51 and above is going to be the more traditional rank system where you get XP by playing the game, and that's how you're going to level up. Now, from the looks of it, and hopefully this is the case, there's no cap. You can just go as high as you want to. Maybe rank 999 might be the highest. I'm not too sure. But this is going to be fun just to solely, you know, just compete against your guild mates, maybe friends, people in the community, to try and push for a certain rank. I don't know. It's nothing super crazy, but it is stuff like this, just the little things that I do appreciate. Now, hopefully, we do get some new orders and some rewards for reaching certain milestones. That's usually what most games do as well, right? It would be nice to get maybe 25 orbs every 50 ranks or something like that. Just give you more rewards, more benefits for those that actively play in the game. Although I will say it is kind of unfortunate that this has only been implemented now. This would have been great back when, you know, ranks were first implemented. Because my ult account, for example, has farmed up 2 billion points in the point event. If I was to start a new account after this update and do the point event farming that I usually do, that account would probably be like rank 500. I don't know how much XP we get from beating quests, right? but I've kind of done all my massive point event farming on both of my accounts, and that's unfortunate that I'm not going to get EXP point for it. It would be nice if they could somehow rectify and go back and get all the XP that we had done before, but that's definitely a bit too much work, and I think it's more fair this way to a certain extent, that everyone's going to start off at rank 51, and everyone, I guess, is going to be racing for a certain milestone, right? Either way, though, what you can see here is that we are aiming to release the extra ranks at some point in September. Now, because they don't give us a time frame, it could be early, it could be mid, it could be late. Usually, updates like this come out around the 20th to the 25th. Hopefully, this doesn't get delayed, but as of right now, as of this notice, they plan to release it at some point in September. My guess would be again around the 25th. Moving on to number 2, adding a battle power display. Along with the addition of new ranks, we are also planning to implement a new feature called Battle Power. Battle Power is a feature that shows the total combined power of all your characters, and this number can also be viewed by other players. We did see on the Barca live stream, this is what it's going to look like. Now, alongside this, they do mention here particularly that they will be planning to add new free orders that you can achieve by reaching certain milestones in your battle power number. Again, that's really cool. As someone that has been trying to constantly, T10 their entire box, T20 their entire box, it's nice to technically be rewarded by it, and they don't mention it here, but in the live stream, they did say Transcendent investment, Link Shot investment, character level, resurrections, and only 6 stars, by the way. Only those count towards the battle power number. So to raise your battle power, you want to link shot your characters, you want to transcend your characters, you want to resurrect your characters. We have no idea if accessories will be implemented into this, but I do like the idea of being rewarded for working on your entire box. I've been doing that for the better half of like 4 years now, so to potentially be rewarded for it is kind of cool. We have no idea what the milestones will be, what the numbers will be, but hey, it's extra orbs essentially, because I assume we would get orbs, right? Once more, this is aimed to come out in September, alongside with the ranks, so as I already explained, adding a bit more personality to each account, each individual account. I don't do account reviews, but if I did, this will be cool to see, because then we get to see your player rank, we get to see your battle power. For the most part, we get to tell at one glance, how much do you play the game? How much have you worked on your box? Just stuff like that. Small stuff for the most part. Just overall makes your account feel more unique. Maybe it's not a big deal for most people, but for me, I kind of like stuff like this. And then number 3, as previously announced, we are making improvements to Guild Quest. These improvements are also scheduled for a September release. So kind of cool stuff, right? Again, nothing entirely too new in terms of the updates that we are getting. We have been getting them. We had 2 Bankai live streams in the last 2 months, right? They have announced a lot of stuff, but essentially all the big things that have been announced will be coming to the game in less than a month's time. This should be here in essentially 25 or so days. And these are big changes. I would like to think so. The battle power is probably the least big thing, but the new ranks are cool. This is also cool in my opinion. And then Guild Quest is a pretty big change since we're getting, new rewards. No longer will Guild Quest be RNG dependent in terms of rewards. And if that's a way to guaranteed orbs monthly, that's going to be really good for competitiveness and just overall free-to-play players as well, right? If you can guarantee orbs, that's also pretty good. At the same time, the very hard difficulty is going to give us veterans that, sweat out the game a new potential challenge, a new reason to summon for these new characters, right? This is, in my opinion, going to be one of the bigger updates in the entire game, and hopefully Kara don't fumble it. Thus far, every update here that is coming out is good. Right now, the only one that's a bit iffy is going to be the Guild Quest rewards, because as of right now, you can get a lot of orbs from Guild Quests. For the most part, you range from 300 to 500 orbs a month, depending on how lucky you get on the weekly rewards. And I have a feeling now that they're going to guarantee you orbs if you maybe get a high enough score, they might lower the orb count from Guild Quest monthly. We have to wait to see how that is going to go, and I'm not going to complain about something until it happens, right? But if the orb income stays the same, or maybe gets high, that's going to be a positive change, especially because it's going to go from RNG to guaranteed. And again, it's kind of cool that they potentially briefly talked about Season 2 characters. We went over this on the stream, and the stream had the same opinion, that they are talking about Season 2 characters. So let me know what you like to think about this in the comments below. Either way though, what are you most looking forward to in the next month's update? For me, I can't even pick one, I don't know. I actually generally like all 3 of these updates. Guild Quest head of me wants to say Guild Quest, but the player ranks looks cool. And again, the power display also kind of looks cool too. I've been kind of looking forward to this. And actually been waiting for this for a while, so I'm actually kind of surprised they did announce it when I started to prepare for it, even though I didn't know this was ever going to come to the game. But one thing I will say, one way to prepare for the new player ranks is any soul tickets you do get, probably best to save it. It's not that big of a deal, but if any extra soul tickets you have saved in your gift box for after this update, you can then use that to get XP. So I guess if you're trying to be super sweaty with your player rank, start saving your soul tickets right now, because they'll still be in your gift box by the time this update does come out in around 25 or so days. Either way though, lads, that was the video for today, going over this month's dev comments. Nothing super crazy in terms of news, but we do have confirmed dates for the stuff that was announced on the Bankai live stream. After this, the only thing we're now waiting for is the new accessories, which hopefully they can give us information about next month, since at this point, we've already gotten everything that has been announced in the game over the last couple of so months. With that said, I'll see you lads next time. Take care and peace.